Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Quran Precision. Today we're going to talk about the Isti'aatha, which is when we say أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. And we're going to talk about it specifically in the context of Quran recitation. So anytime we are going to start to recite the Quran, we always start with أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. And because we're going to start reciting Quran, we want to make sure that our pronunciation of the Isti'aatha aligns with the pronunciation of our Quran recitation. So, this is my transliteration key here. So, anytime you see a fatha, I'm going to write it out as a, or if it's a heavy sound, a. A. Kasra, I'm going to write it out as E. Dhamma, U. Long sound of fatha, or if it's a heavy sound, a. Long sound of kasra, E. Long sound of dhamma, U. And notice here that all the long sounds are underlined. If there's a capitalized letter, that means that it's a heavy sound, meaning that that sound has a heavy quality to it. Alright, so let's begin with أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. So here I have a hamza with a fatha, which makes the sound of a. Then I have a ayn with a long sound of dhamma, u. Notice here that these two consonants are completely different, so we want to make sure that we say them completely differently. Sometimes we tend to kind of blend the two together, so we might say something like أعوذ, أعوذ بالله, أعوذ. We want to make sure that they're two very different sounds. أعو, أعو. Then we have a dhal with a dhamma, أعوذ. Next we have a ba with a kasra going into a lam with a shadda. Bil, bil. We want to make sure to pay attention to this kasra sound. It should be a very crisp and clear E sound. Sometimes we tend to say bil, billahi, bi. We want to stay away from that sound and we want to make it crisp and clear. E, billahi. And make sure to let your tongue kind of rest on this lam here. Bil, billahi. Mi. And then we have a noon with a fatha going into a sheen with a shadda. Nash, nash. Same thing here, let your tongue kind of rest on that sheen sound. Nash. Don't rush. Nash. Then we have a fatha going into a ya with a sukoon, which makes the sound of ay. So we don't want to make that sound longer and say a, shaytan, and we don't want to make that sound heavier, ay, shaytan. It should be ay, shay. Then we have a ta, a heavy ta with a long sound of fatha, ta. Then we have a noon with a kasra going into a heavy ra with a shadda, nir, nir. Same thing here, we don't want to make this that sound, we want to keep it crisp and clear. We don't want to say nir, rajim, nir, ni, nir. Then we have a heavy ra with a fatha, ra, nir, ra. Then we have a jim with a long sound of kasra, ji. Now we want to pay attention to this jim here. We don't want to make it too soft and say ji. It should be a hard ji. Let your tongue touch the roof of your mouth. Ji. Then we have a mim with a sukoon because we're going to stop here. Rajim. Not rajim. Rajim. Alright, let's take it sound by sound. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. All right, let's say it all together. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. All right, say it with me. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. One more time down here. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Remember to keep your vowels crisp and clear. That's it for this one. If you liked what you heard, make sure to stay tuned here on Quran Precision. See you next time. Thank you.